All right, good evening, sports fans.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, wait, we may not be on yet. All right, we're live. Good evening, sports fans, from the Rosemount Community Center for tonight's high school hockey action in a full-capacity packed building tonight, Chuck. We've got your 15th ranked team in the state, Lakeville South. They're 3-1 overall, 2-1 in the South Suburban. Lost to Lakeville North, which also is a top 20 team on Thursday, 4-1, against your number 4 in the state, Rosemount Irish, 6-0, 3-0 in the South Suburban, coming off a victory over Apple Valley on Thursday, where Lewandowski and Sabo both with 4-point nights. Luke with 3 goals and an assist, the 5th hat trick, Chuck, of his career already.
Unbelievable.
And Broughton Sabo with 4 assists in that game. Just outstanding for that pair. Irish are on a current 6-game winning streak. They're tied for the 7th longest win streak in school history and have now won 18 of their last 19 games, with the only loss during that span to Egan being in the section semifinal last year, which we've mentioned before.
We're going to have to stop bringing that up. Makes me want to cry.
So as we mentioned, Prior Lake was the best opponent the Irish had probably faced 2 games ago, coming off with a 2-1 victory, both goals scored by Mason Campbell. This game tonight, probably the next big test for your Irish, Chuck.
Yeah, I think so. He's, I know going through the youth ranks, we didn't lose to Lakeville South that much, but they've had probably a few years in their recruiting and got some high-end talent in town, playing outside the rules where we just build from within here in Rosemount.
High expectations here tonight as both sides of the arena are filled with people. Also tonight in the arena, Chuck, WCCO looking to film a couple of goals here tonight from either team. We had the chance as media members to talk with him a little bit, and we did kick him out of our space, and he's down in the corner there videotaping. Good man. We've recognized him before, but it was fun now as part of the media to get a chance to associate with WCCO.
Well, yeah, man, it may be something that leads to something in the future for us.
We're getting some recognition. It's kind of nice. Also up in the coaches and scouts room, I know we have somebody from Denver University here tonight, as well as some other people that probably prefer to remain nameless, but celebrities in the hockey world nonetheless. So obviously a high-value game with top talent skating on both teams tonight, and looking forward to a pretty good game here between both teams.
High profile, there's 4 Division I hockey players on the ice here tonight. And for 4 and counting, let's put it that way, because I'm sure there's a couple other players out here that'll probably get noticed before the end of the season.
Lakeville South, as both teams take the ice and finish their warm-ups. Lakeville South does lead the all-time series 16-12, and having outscored the Irish 119-90. Last year, though, the Irish have momentum, having swept the Cougars 3-2 and 4-2, both at our rink and theirs. Of the 13 meetings between the two teams at RCC, Rosemount has won the first 3. The Cougars won the next 5, and the Irish have won the last 5. So momentum seems to swing one way or the other. There's not a lot of back and forth. There's like what we would like to call, Chuck, firehouse hockey.
I'm going to get this out of the way right away since they're announcing the Lakeville South starters. We are a totally biased Rosemount Irish broadcast. If you're looking for information or names or numbers from the other team, forget it. We'll let you know all you need to know about the Rosemount Irish and absolutely nothing about the Lakeville South Cougars.
Great point, Chuck. Thanks for reminding everybody. We occasionally talk about the other team only as they bring the puck out, but never really any insightful information. They have their own feed, and you can tune into them locally if you want to listen to anything about that team. But otherwise here is all about the Irish. And we're doing our starting lineups here. I would assume Will Tollefson will get the start in the net.
I'm guessing probably yes.
Especially based on the warm-ups that we watched earlier.
Yeah.
And it is Will.
We'll get into some of Will's antics during the game tonight.
Mason Campbell will be the first point man tonight, along with Little G.
Little G.
Garrett Horsager. They'll start on defense. Looks like we'll start with the first line, Lewandowski.
Mr. Hat-Trick. The Honey Badger.
The human highlight reel will be out there with Trevor Brum. And Broughton Sable will center that line.
Broughton Sable, the converted defenseman that's feeling very well at home at the center position. I think he gets some information from his brother. Who is
now do the national anthem. Sorry, Chuck.
That's all right.
National anthem.
Face the flag as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
And with that, we'll momentarily be underway. Like to make a few mentions to some people online tonight we know watching. And don't be afraid if you're on YouTube to let us know you're watching. Ask any questions you have, any comments as we go throughout the game. But John Rodewacher, former coach of the Irish Bantam team, is online. John, good to see you.
Good to hear from you, John.
We know some alumni from the school are also watching, not necessarily from the team, but Brianna Litteruth tonight is watching. Her brother Tyler, obviously a former hockey player here. She's a little under the weather, so I know she's probably laying around watching on her computer, so greetings to Bree.
We got a request from a shout out from Coach Cheney. His wife Sue's relatives are watching in Wisconsin and Iowa. He wanted me to give a shout out to them. We'll do that right away and get that out of the way. Welcome to the broadcast.
Good one, and we're underway. Irish win the face-off here. Attempted cross-ice pass there, broken up by Lakeville. Just out of the reach of Lewandowski behind the net. Irish will cycle the puck. Run to Lewandowski to Sabo as he's pinned up behind the boards. Brum will squeeze out with it, back up to the D, and a first shot there by Horsager on net and tipped out of play. Oh, they left it in. Thought that hit the net. Lakeville South now breaking out, broken up by Horsager, and they're off sides. I'm not sure what happened there, but
I thought they were off sides. He never came back on sides.
He just put his hand down. They never did. That was weird.
He must have got bored. Arm got tired.
Quick line change here for both teams. So we'll go with Strammel, Kennefic. Wheeler is out there now, and Hendrickson. Had the pleasure of meeting his parents last night. He's got a sister that plays at Eastview. So they're probably here in the audience somewhere. Wheeler with a hip check as Lakeville breaks into the zone.
Charlie Strammel back checking nice there.
Wheeler able to get the puck up to Hendrickson as he chips it up, but nobody there. And nice block there by Wheeler A hard check in front of the net with a shot that just went wide.
Thumper will do that.
This could be a physical game tonight as well. Couple of the Irish are just offsides there. A couple of large bodies on Lakeville South's team. They go all the way up to, I think, 240.
240.
One of their goalies.
He should be playing
number 35. It always sounds like we're yelling. But a couple 206, 210, 200-pound guys. The Irish don't have one at 200. And
there's a snipe right
they
over.
score right off the gate.
Shoulder.
Quick snipe from the top left dot. I'm not sure who was the defender over there.
Little G.
Attempted poke check, just missed. And Lakeville first to strike here, 1-0 Lakeville South. The Irish will go back with Sable, Brum, and Lewandowski. We're adjusting our audio, so if we fade in and out or get loud or soft, bear with us.
Assisted by number 14, Jack Novak, and number 3.
Lewandowski sends it across for Campbell. He sends it out of the zone, just out of the reach of Brum.
Goal scored by number 5.
Icing waved off.
Assisted by
Lewandowski gives chase.
And number 3, Ludke, at 132 for the Cougars.
Lakeville able to get the puck out. Sabo pokes it away. South will regroup. Try to get it deep. Broken up there by Lewandowski. Wheeler picks it up all the way across the ice now to Weismiller. He sends it in on net. Irish will get a change. Tollefson has to make the save there. It's up to Weismiller, who chips it over to the water beetle now. Here comes Bollock into the zone. He loses the handle, but that's picked up by Beatty. Beatty goes behind the net. The beetle gives chase. Weismiller tries to keep it deep on. That hit somebody in the that hit Campbell in the chin, and down his shirt it went.
Stuck in the can of soup.
He didn't even know it.
I think he knew it. He just didn't want to get it out of there.
So the Irish change again. Kennefick, Strammel, and Hendrickson again. Campbell out there with Brady Johnson now. Flipping around and just out of the zone. Campbell will send it deep. Takes a weird kick off the boards behind the net. Johnson loses the handle, but is able to recover nice as Kennefick sends a low shot that's tipped away wide right. In the corner we go now. That cycles around behind the net out to the left. Johnson just not able to keep that. Lakeville now. Another high shot just over the top of the net. Over Tollefson's left shoulder. They'll regroup again. Another quick shot there, and Tollefson able to make the save. Campbell clears the trash from the front of the zone. And we've got to stop in play.
We're good.
Okay. Thanks, Terry.
Always under evaluation.
Sabo takes the face off. Loses that one, and a quick shot by South. Able to deflect it away. Breaking out now. The Irish. Ratzloff regroups. Over to Wheeler. He cycles back. Goes behind the net to Ratzloff. Ratzloff up now to Brum. He just can't get it to Sabo. And back and forth there as the Irish try to send it deep. Lewandowski with the forecheck. Ratzloff now able to break that up at center ice. Brum with a quick shot there. Steered wide left. South sends that out, and Ratzloff able to break that up. Gives it to Wheeler. He'll dump it deep, and the Irish will change. with a collision over there in front of the South's bench. Not sure what the call is here with the ref. Offsides, I guess. Collision as the South bench was trying to change their line, and Wheeler got in the way of all of it. Strammel will take this face off. 12:24 to go here in the first. Lakeville South leads 1-0. Horsager. Oh, and a hard hit into the chest there by Strammel. Kennefic now able to flip that out into the bench.
You have to get some.
Almost hit Coach Dan there.
Helmets for the coaches.
Joe Retka basically signing in. We got the Bantam A team watching from their Marshall tourney. 2-0 on the weekend so far, so nice job, Joe, and the Bantam A team.
Good luck tomorrow, boys.
Keep it going. Shot wide right there as South wins the face-off. Hendrickson able to break that up. Tollefson keeps it, but he'll let it go to Horsager. All the way breaking is Strammel now with a quick shot there. Lakeville South not sure where the puck went, but he has it under his arm.
Yeah, nice save.
Nice move there by Strammel. Got pinched up to the right side there. Had nothing to do but take the shot at the top of the dot.
Nice breakout pass by Mason Campbell, finding Strammel heading up the middle of the ice. You don't find those guys open with skating around with your head down. Good job by Campbell.
Irish keep making those plays. One of them will go in eventually.
Yeah.
Sabo able to win that face-off into the corner. Picked up there by Ratzlaw with a quick shot. That picked up by the goalie. That looked like it could have gone in, but somehow it's behind the net. Ratzlaw with a quick shot that went over the top of the goalie. The goalie lost track of it.
It was dancing on a goal line. We just couldn't get there and knock it in.
And a scrum ensued in front of the net there, but the Irish not able to convert, and somehow the puck squirts behind the net. Will face off at the top right of the dot now. Sable will take this face off, so two quick chances there by the Irish, not able to convert. Brum will send it deep. Sable pinned up. Brum will get his own pass. They'll play around in the corner here. D to D at the top. Wheeler with a shot tipped wide left. And that's flipped out of the zone by South. Picked up by Ratzlaw as he'll regroup. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler with a risky pass there in front of the net to Ratzlaw. But we're not dealing with anybody there. And Ratzlaw with a quick wrist shot that's easily saved by Lakeville South. So 10:59 to go here. The Irish right now out shooting Lakeville South 8-5. 1-0 South still.
Doesn't seem like there's not many shots on goal.
South able to win that face-off. Campbell gives chase into the corner. A quick breakout there, broken up by Horsager. Campbell will have to retreat with the momentum carrying him back into our zone. And breaking out now to Weismiller as he dumps it deep into the corner. Beatty gives chase, almost kept it in the zone there. It's picked up by Campbell and sent deep again. Lakeville South now out, centering pass. Shot blocked there by Horsager. That's probably his 100th block of the year.
Yeah. 6 games into the year, he's got 100 blocks.
We don't keep track of those, but it feels like it's been a lot for him this year.
He probably has more saves than Will does.
The Irish now coming out. Wheeler will center that pass up to Strammel as he tries to cut back to the middle, but Hendrickson picks it up as Strammel's momentum carried him in, and that's offsides on the Irish.
You know, Mike, it's really a treat to watch these defensemen work together. As a father of a former defenseman, they're spot on. They support each other. They know where everybody is on the ice. They skate with their heads up. They're fun to watch.
Strammel able to win that faceoff for the Irish. They send it deep. Strammel the first one to the puck. They come back out to the D, and Kennefic not able to keep control. Comes to Wheeler, who chips it back to the middle. Wheeler touched the puck now the third time as Hendrickson now breaks into the zone. Cuts through the middle. Strammel there, or Kennefic with a quick shot that just goes over the top of the glass. Partial line change there.
Good small area games there. They quick, short passes led to a breakout for the Irish. Good job, boys.
So incidentally, Chuck, you talked about saves. Will Tollefson's career goals against right now of 209 is the best of any goalie with at least 20 games.
Unbelievable.
So Will having a nice career and a good start to the season here, helping the Irish. South now breaks in with a trailer and off the pipe.
Off the pipe.
Quick shot there, caught the goalie going left, and there's a puck into the stands, and the little kids rejoice.
Yeah, they're in the safe spot right on the other side of the boards.
Almost went into one kid's hoodie back there, he didn't even know it. And they'll fight for who gets that puck now.
It's good to see the young kids here.
It's Jersey night, Chuck.
It's part of building from within.
Jersey night.
Yeah.
So lots of jerseys here. And we are at full capacity. We do have people lining around the rink. You may catch that as you're watching, as the camera pans around. But the whole back end of the ice down there by the locker rooms has got people standing. So big crowd here tonight for the Irish and Cougar game. 9:01 to go in the first period here. Irish win the face-off to Ratzlaff as Wheeler dumps it in on net. Goalie not able to keep control of that.
Kind of fought that one.
Irish able to keep that, and Strammel picks it up. He'll break now back through the middle. Cross-ice pass from Kennefic to Hendrickson just out of reach. That'll be chipped in, and South will change lines. Wheeler will give chase. They'll try to break out here quick. Up to Hendrickson. He tips it wide, but nobody home. Lakeville South chips it deep again. Giving chase as Wheeler behind the net. Lakeville South first to the puck. And Wheeler says goodnight.
Thumper's at it again.
A hard hit there in the corner. But South keeps possession somehow. And another quick shot just out of the reach.
Wheeler did a good job tying that guy up in front of the net. Good job.
Tollefson with a great kick save there, but left it open there on the porch there for somebody to send it home, but nobody there. Thankfully, the Irish able to break that out.
There was somebody there, but he had number 5 draped all over him.
Oh, nope, just out of the round. No icing here. That's on net. Kennefic will give chase, and the Lakeville South guy turns the corner and runs into the brick wall named Connor Kennefic. Somehow, again, though, they're able to keep control, and Beatty, the hand pass there they're calling. Beatty able to keep the puck in the zone, but unfortunately, Kennefic touched it first, and that'll come all the way down. Face off in the Irish zone here. The Irish will stick with Bowick, Beatty, and Weismiller. Bowick will take the face off with a shot there just over the top of Tollefson's head. It wouldn't have gone in either way. South breaks back in. That's broken up by Weismiller. Bowick now's got the puck. He'll cycle it back to Campbell over to Horsager. And now to Weismiller, who sends it deep. He had Beatty on the left, but chose to send it deep. It's pinched up the boards there, kept in by Campbell on net. Deflected wide left. Beatty back behind the net. South with possession now, breaks out. Sabo able to poke that away. Sabo sends that at the 60-degree lob wedge into the corner.
He opened that up just enough.
Centering pass now, a 3-on-2 breaking out here with South as the Irish try to get back. And Ratzlaff breaks out. Now the Irish with their own 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Trevor Brum with a high centering pass right into Ratzlaff that hits nobody. Shot there just wide by Brady Johnson. That hit someone out front. The Irish will go back behind the net with Lewandowski as he circles around with a high pass that's just broken out wide to the right. Irish try to center, and Lakeville South now is able to break that up, and they send it back out to the neutral zone. Giving chase is Brady Johnson. Over to Jake Ratzloff. He centers to Strammel now as the Irish will work to set something up, and Strammel cuts around to Kenefick. That's out of the zone. They'll have to regroup again. Over to Hendrickson. The quick shot just wide right. Strammel, though, first to the puck on the other side. Tips it back to Campbell, who takes a quick shot there. That's a low kick save out to the left. And back around the boards now as Strammel is able to send that back behind the net, but no one there. Horsager giving chase, and Kenefick able. Oh, thought Kenefick could keep that in. 2-on-1 now with Campbell in the middle. Sauced over to South, who takes a shot, and that's stopped by Tollefson.
Hey, we need some cooks in the kitchen to take out the trash there. Can't have those guys digging at will.
Little pitchfork in there by...
Don't forget the T.
I've been saying it.
Terry doesn't dig you out.
Okay. I'll have to practice that. Johnston.
Okay, I think you got it now.
All right, I got it. Brum first to that as that went behind the net to Sabo. Cutting in now. They try to pass it back to Lewandowski into a crowd. Wheeler keeps that in and sends it deep. Lewandowski pinned up against the boards. That squirts out, unfortunately, right to South as they cycle all the way across and tipped in. Shot on net there, tipped out by Tollefson as they tried to center that. Nice. Right on net, right out of the way.
Nice little nugget from today's notes. Broughton Sabo has more assists than shots on goal. That's what you want out of your center iceman.
So Rich Hauge has joined us as well. Rich, former coach with Rademacher. So Rich, nice to see you. Pull tab king of Rosemount.
He is.
I've had the pleasure of going in with him on a couple of
money-making adventures.
Yeah, and
see, Kusky was probably in on that too, wasn't he?
He hasn't failed me yet, ever. So Rich, good to see you're online here. Sabo able to break that up. Wheeler sends it all the way across to Brum. Lakeville South breaks that up. Oh, but it's intercepted there. Oh, and a pull down there by South. No call.
Nothing called.
Lewandowski able to steal that puck as Bowick sends it wide left. But able to pick it up. Looking for somebody out front. There's no one there. Behind the net. It's picked up by Beatty. Tipped wide just right. He'll give chase. Weismiller with a floating puck over the top of the goalie. He's able to put his blocker on that.
Good forechecking going on here.
That'll come out of the zone, and Weismiller will regroup. Send it up to Wheeler. He'll dip it deep. Oh, and intercepted there by South as they come in with a pass to the center, but just out of the reach. Strammel able to intercept that. A quick shot there. Oh, just wide right. Tollefson made the first save there as the puck squirted out, but went just wide right, and the Irish send it down. That could be icing, and it is.
That's a welcomed icing. They got out of sorts a little bit there. Somebody stepped up, nobody filled in behind them. Led to a 2-on-1, but a bad pass kind of put at the end of that scoring chance for the South.
So Strammel will take the face off in the Irish zone. 3:06 to go in the first period. The Irish still down 1-0. Tollefson with a save, kicks out all the way across the ice to Hendrickson. He'll send it deep. Strammel first to give chase. The goalies send it back the other way around the ice. The right to Strammel. He tries to center. That's broken up. Unable to be kept in the zone there by Campbell. Over to Horsager, and he'll send it deep. Lakeville goalie able to stop that behind the net. A couple of tip passes out of the zone. Horsager steals. Over to Strammel. Centering pass to a streaking Kenefick on the left side.
Almost got through.
And another high drop shot there just out of the reach of Kenefick. Wheeler able to regroup. He'll send that. Actually, he'll keep it. Bring it into the zone. He'll try to center it, and centers right on the goalie, and another quick shot there by Kenefick on top of it.
You can't call nothing.
Called down by Hendrickson there, no call.
Let him play a little bit tonight the way it looks.
Kennefic centers it, but no one there, and a quick shot there by Lewandowski goes just wide left, and another centering pass tipped into the corner. Puck moving around now. Lewandowski sends it deep into the corner, picked up by Sabo. Lewandowski in to help. Sabo will get that up to Wheeler. Dance around. Get the puck down to Lewandowski. Back to Wheeler and just out of his reach. Lakeville South now coming back in as Ratzloff and Wheeler able to break that up. Into the corner and out of the zone. 1:15 to go here in the first period. Sabo sends that to Ratzloff. To Wheeler. Tries to get that all the way over to Brum. Broken up.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute.
Down to 1 minute to play here in period one. Lakeville South. One more rush in. Another shot there, blocked by Wheeler.
Good job, Thumper.
That looked like it stung him a little bit. Shaking that off into the corner.
Yeah.
Now here comes Lewandowski. He'll get that over to Brum with Ratzoff joining the chase now. Brum will stop. He'll give that over to Stram with a quick shot there, saved by Lakeville. Ratzloff into the corner. Down to 22 seconds. Irish, Strammel with a pass to Ratzloff just out of his reach. Irish might have time for one more quick rush here if they can get something going. They'll have to move quick now with 6 seconds to go. It looks like they'll just give up here and
take that.
Take the period to the house here, being down 1-0. But out shooting Lakeville 15-8 in period one, Chuck.
Even though they outshot them, it's still a pretty even back and forth game. A lot of good passing. Really only that one good scoring chance. Guy made a good shot to beat Will over his right shoulder. Rosemount had a couple opportunities. One went over the back of the goalie's back, made the initial save, hopped over the top of him. There we had nobody there to capitalize. Good passing, good skating, good period of hockey.
So a couple of other South Suburban Conference action today. Chuck, Apple Valley lost to Hastings 7-1.
Wow.
So Hastings obviously making a move. Prior Lake beat Egan 4-3 in overtime. I heard that was quite an exciting game because it was tied 3-3 most of the second half of the third period.
Two good teams there.
Burnsville and Farmington finished in a 3-3 tie tonight. And right now Eastview leads Wayzata 1-0 after one. And Shakopee at Lakeville North just getting underway as we speak at 7:30 here. So your score again right now at the end of the first period, Lakeville South 1, Rosemount Irish 0. Six players still looking for their first varsity goal tonight. We did get one off the board. The last game was Trevor Brum scored his first goal.
Congratulations, Trevor.
Nice work. Ben Peterson, Brady Weismiller, Jonah Forshear, Riley Bowick, Brady Johnston.
There you go.
Johnston, and Carson Liebert all looking for their first goals. Hopefully they can squeeze one of those out tonight. We mentioned Will's career goals against with any goalies 20 games. It's worth mentioning again, the only goalie in Rosemount history to go undefeated with at least 10 starts. Chuck?
I know the answer to that.
Reed Nelson. I mean, the more you think about that, that's pretty impressive. So nice work, Reed. I'm not sure if you're listening, but
well, I'm sure he is.
He could be. Another interesting fact for you, Chuck. Luke Lewandowski has 23 career assists so far, which is one more than his brother had in his entire career at Rosemount. And Luke's still got a good, just under 2 years to go here.
Yeah, another year and a half.
So I'm sure Zach appreciates him finally crossing that threshold, but
Luke must have got his mom's hockey skills and Zach got his dad's, maybe.
Probably. Incidentally, Luke does, he is fourth in the state right now in total points and third in goals with 11 total goals after having 3 against Apple Valley, I believe.
He did have a hat trick against Apple Valley, yeah.
So nice work, Luke.
Keep representing, my friend.
Tollefson, so far we mentioned his career with at least 20 games at .209. Save percentage this year is .931, which is right up in Brimsick land.
Yeah, he should be up for the award, I think, if he keeps up what he's doing here.
And incidentally, goals against 143 with a save percentage of .931. So below his career goals against this year so far, so improving on that stellar season last year. Now we do not have the Tommy Chicago Chuck-a-Puck between period 1 and 2. That comes between period 2 and 3.
Yeah, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss that.
Who's your favorite for that tonight, Chuck?
Well, if there was Ebner in the house, I'd put my even money on him. And I haven't seen Riker Sabo yet. He would be another even money odd. I don't see any other ringers hanging out here, but those two have probably won more than their fair share of money.
I am looking down at Grandpa Sabo here. It's actually not Grandpa Sabo. It's
Does he have a pocket full of pucks?
And I don't see a lot of pucks, so I see an empty Subway bag, and Jackson's mom and Grandpa looks like they're watching Jackson's game on TV, who plays for the Janesville Jets.
There's a couple players I'd like to talk about, Mike.
All right, Chuck,
first being Grady Weismiller, senior forward. He spent his first 2 high school years with a lot of injuries. Wasn't able to, should have been on the ice, wasn't able to get on the ice because he was hurt.
Concussion.
What's that?
It was a concussion, wasn't
Concussion, he had some leg injuries. But it's good to see the kid get healthy and make the most out of it his senior year.
And he's moving well out there.
Yeah, he's doing real good on that third line. Holding their own play. Probably playing against the other team's first or second line, more than likely. Doing a good job. And Broughton Sabo, I think he's picked up some pointers from his brother. Broughton's been a lifetime defenseman, really wanted to play defense, but they're kind of set there this year. So Broughton took one for the team and moved up and moved in on that first line center spot. Really done a great job. Like I said earlier, more assists than shots on goal. Really a testament to what kind of player Broughton Sabo is.
No doubt. That runs in the family.
Good family. Yeah.
Sabos will be having their name imprinted in the Irish programs for at least another 3 years after this year.
Yeah. Riker's waiting in the wings.
Zamboni doing a nice job.
They got the fast rider on there tonight.
Yeah, he's good.
It's going to get done in record time.
When he hits that straightaway, I mean, he moves.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to hit the boards.
We should get Little B to put the clock on and see what kind of time these Zamboni drivers.
We should time it. That's a good idea, Chuck.
Have it count up rather than count down, and put the stopwatch on the Zamboni guys.
It's like counting the jelly beans in the jar. We could take polls on minutes and seconds to resurface. He's going to get it done in the right number of passes, too. He's
got to figure it out.
I mean, he's dialed in here.
He doesn't have to take that extra pass to get that last strip of snow.
Was just noticing on the boards, Kuski still doesn't have his picture up there.
After all the heat he took last week, I figured he'd have a.
He thought he'd be here personally to tear that board down and put a new one up. But
I figured for sure he'd be out here and have a PDF of his face and up there right away.
You guys are prepared. You don't have to worry about the music this year.
would like to mention one other realtor who gave me a little bit of grief last time. Barb Luzum now is selling homes, so you got options. Barb should get a board up on the wall back there. So check your marketing box this month, Barb, and get a board up there. So the resurfacing is complete. Both teams should be out here momentarily. The refs will just get up, blow the whistle, the horn will go, and we'll get underway. Any other insights, Chuck, from the first period?
No, I threw all I had out there. Just it's a good period of hockey, really. I think we just decided it was probably the first time of the season the Irish have had to work from behind. I don't think it's that big a deal. It's only one goal. Good period of hockey, though. Good skating, good passing, good shots. Not a lot of really good quality scoring opportunities, but good period of hockey.
I think we did mention at the beginning this will be the toughest test so far for your Irish this season, and it's proving to be the case as they're down 1-0, as you mentioned.
Yep. We really didn't know. The coaches were kind of concerned on how Lakeville South would play after losing to Lakeville North last Thursday. They didn't know if they were come out with a bee in their bonnet or what they were going to come out, what they were going to see. But I think, like I said, pretty even Steven there.
I know one of the keys to success tonight the Irish were hoping for was at least 40 shots on net. They're on a 45 pace right now, so if they can keep firing the puck on the net, get a couple of some puck luck and keep that goalie active, something that eventually should break free and get the Irish on the board here.
If you guys don't follow Will Tollefson on Twitter, he comes up with some really interesting insights. And the one he came out with the other day is if you have more than 60 combined shots or less than 30 combined shots on goal, you need a new counter. You need somebody else keeping track of the shots on goal.
Because it's not realistic?
It's not true. So
I guess what he's saying, trigger happy or falling asleep.
Yeah. I guess what he's saying is it should be between 30 and 60 shots on goal between both teams.
I think the other interesting fact on his Twitter, Chuck, was part of his warm-up routine. I think he faced like 530 shots last year. He recounts every one of those shots, or at least one more than those shots, because then he knows he'll never face more than what he's rehearsed in his head, and helps him get focused. We watched him warm up behind us tonight. It's quite entertaining, to say the least.
I think goalies are a lot like place kickers. They're just a half a ball off a level.
Well, you know what they say. Left-handed people are the ones in the right side of their mind.
Yep, that's what
Will
they say. You're a lefty, aren't you?
I am a lefty.
Irish are taking their time coming around the locker room. I think they're kind of playing mind games with Lakeville South. Make them wait. We're going to play this game at our speed, not yours.
Lakeville looks like they're skating for Saturday morning breakfast here. They're barely moving coming out, so the Irish come out a little bit more aggressive. Skate to the other side of the ice as they'll be switching sides, as you all know. We'll be underway here momentarily.
don't know if people know this, but hockey players are kind of noted superstitions. And I've noticed the last few years they always have a captain lead them on the ice, and they have a captain, the last one on the ice. And they usually keep the same order coming on the ice after each period.
We've got Jerry Wheeler on with us tonight, Chuck. That's Mason's grandpa. I don't know where he's watching us from. Maybe he'll let us know. It's probably some exotic location.
You want to take a guess where he's from? Where he's at?
Is it like Egan?
No, I'll say Panama.
Well, we'll find out. I'm sure since he let us know he's on, he'll let us know where he's at. But we're about to get underway here. Starting the second period. Sabo, Brum, and Lewandowski start us off in the second period, with Horsager and Campbell, same that started period one. The Irish need to get off to a quick start here in the second period. Be nice to put something up on the board here right out of the gate and get Lakeville South reeling as Sabo breaks in, tries to toe drag that. It's broken up, but picked up by Brum behind the net. It's left for Sabo all the way over to Lewandowski, and
Little G.
Centering pass there to Lewandowski, just out of his reach. Horsager quick to get back there with Wheeler. It's dropped back for nobody, and Brum broke up that breakout pass from Horsager. That'll be chipped down. This will be icing. So Lakeville South gives up on the chase. The Irish will change up here. 59 seconds passed here now in the second period. Still 15-8 in shots, same as we ended the first period. Strammel will take the face-off here for the Irish. He's able to win that.
He's won quite a few face-offs. He's doing a good job today.
He's picking up for the Jackson Sable used to win a lot of face-offs when he played here. Chipped in deep there by Wheeler as he gives chase. That'll go into the corner there. South picks it up. They were able to break it out into the neutral zone. Ratzloff now tips it to himself off the boards. So he's mauled by 3 Cougars. He'll appreciate that maybe when he's a little older.
Ooh.
Great kick save there by Tollefson. Strammel's hauled down.
I think the
Hendrickson with a quick shot there. That squirts out to the right. Wheeler not able to put it in there. Hendrickson tipped away now there by Kennefic.
He's offsides.
And Chuck, great eyes again as the ref makes that call. I mean, you need a striped shirt and a whistle.
They're only calling offsides tonight, I think. They're not calling any penalties. There's been a half a dozen calls that should have been made, maybe, but that's all right. Let them play. As long as they don't get out of hand, boys will be boys.
So we'll face off just outside of the zone there, and South wins, sends it deep. Tollefson stops, sends it back behind the net to Campbell. They'll come out all the way down the ice, and that's icing again, so we'll try this one more time. Well-composed Irish bench right now. If the camera goes back the other way as the play breaks out. I mean, 5 deep with coaches. Everybody's sitting down with their sticks up. And a penalty coming up here on Lakeville.
All I had to do was say something, and I knew they'd make a call.
Horsager now breaking out, and he'll lose control and nullify the Will trying to get out to get 6 men on the ice to skate with the puck, but that's an easy call on Lakeville South. I believe that'll be a hooking call.
Who do the Irish have out there on this power play?
That'd be Sabo, Brum.
They're going with 3D.
Strammel, or Ratzloff, Campbell, and Horsager. So, new look for the power play. 14:39 here to go in the period. The Irish on the power play. They try to set it up here. Sable will cycle back. 4 men deep here right now as they're trying to break out. Horsager will get that to Sable. Sable should bring it into the zone, and he does. He'll send it deep, giving chase as Brum. That comes out high and just past Ratzloff as Campbell gives chase. He's muscled off the puck. But the Irish able to keep control. Back behind the net, we'll try it again here. 1:20 to go in the power play. So the Irish needing something to happen here. Centering pass to Sabo as he breaks in. Brum will cross the other way. Sabo breaks into the corner. He loses control, but Brum's able to pick it up, and he loses control. And South's able to clear it all the way down the ice. And giving chase now is Ratzloff as he lets the South player into the corner first. Strammel able to muscle his man off the puck. South now will just try to burn the next 40 seconds here as they'll take a shot on net. Irish really haven't been able to set something up here now as we streak with Lewandowski in the middle. That's broken up again. Giving chase. Strammel's broken away by Lewandowski.
Hit the pipe.
Off the pipe is Lewandowski as that comes all the way down the ice. And the Irish now down to 20 seconds in the power play. Their best chance right there so far in this one. Lewandowski now will come behind the net. Sends it just out of his own reach. South pretty much killed this power play now. We're down to 5 seconds. And that'll be the end of that. So the Irish now with a rush up. Full strength for Lakeville with a quick shot there just wide left by Wheeler. Now a 2-on-1 breaking out the other way. Strammel's quick to get back. Quick shot there steered away by Tollefson. And the Irish now try to go back the other way. No one home there. Strammel thought he had a man on the wide left. Just out of the reach of Beatty. Back behind the net. The Irish look a little discombobulated here right now.
Scrambling a little bit maybe. Trying to get the right guys out there working together.
Horsager able to send that out. The Cougars will send it deep. That comes all the way across now to Kennefic as he tries to bounce it back to Bowick. The Beetle just too fast there. Skates past the puck. That'll go all the way down. That'll be icing for certain, and it is.
Get 5 guys out there that can play together here.
We're down to 11:34 here to go in the second period. Lakeville still up 1-0. Closing the gap in shots as the Irish now have 16. Lakeville has 11. Lakeville wins that. Power play, a tip shot there just wide right. Horsager able to chip that around the corner. It's pinned up against the boards. Bowick poking around there with Weismiller and a couple of bodies bouncing around there. Chopping wood as Bowick tries to send that up the boards there. Bowick all the way up off the glass. Takes a weird kick twice. Slows it down. That avoids the icing call. Lakeville sends it deep again. Horsager gives chase. He's pinned up against the boards. Sabo able to come out with that puck. Tries to send that up to Lewandowski. It's just out of his reach. Campbell has to send it back into the corner. Give Will some relief. Centering pass to Lewandowski just out of his reach. Icing waved off since he tipped it. Ratzloff will send that back in. Lakeville trying to regroup. That'll go all the way down. That should be icing, and it is.
That's a good thing for the Irish. They'll get a face-off in the offensive zone here. Hopefully they'll be able to.
Chuck, you were close with where Jerry Wheeler is. Panama is right next to Mille Lacs Lake.
Oh, damn.
So Jerry's up in Mille Lacs, so we're streaming north tonight, which is great.
See if they can get that back door play down here.
And Jenny Jackson is on with us tonight, too. Grandparents from Missouri watching, so
She's not going to hear much about the Lakeville South, though.
She missed our disclaimer at the beginning. Oh, Sari passes. Lakeville Irish. Lewandowski able to tip in that pass from Brum. Brum squirts behind the net there and able to get it in the crease, and Lewandowski tips it in. So that's the push the Irish needed, Chuck, and now the game is tied 1-1 with 9:52 to go here in the second period.
I think that costs Brady Johnston a stick.
Well, Brady Johnston can get another stick.
Oh, his dad's loaded, I know him.
So let's get who had the assist here. I'm assuming Brum will have one. Obviously Lewandowski with the goal. Trevor Brum. And Brady Johnston.
Yeah, you got the T in there. Good job, Little B.
Apple. So that'll be Lewandowski from Brum, and Johnston with another quick shot there by Strammel. Quick slap shot there by Horsager, steered away by Lakeville. The Irish now peppering Lakeville, like we talked about. Just keep sending pucks on net. The Irish with 4 shots there on that series. There'll be a penalty called here on Lakeville. Oh, I guess it was offsides.
They decided not to call a penalty that time.
Well, the Orange Stripes raised their hand. They don't call offsides. I'm not sure what was going on there. That's terrible. He had his arm up, but he put his arm down. That should have been a penalty. Lakeville South with another rush here. Behind the net goes Wheeler. He'll send it over to Campbell, up to Weismiller. That'll go into the zone. Lakeville tries to regroup. Giving chases Campbell there. The Irish try to break out of the zone here. Picked up with a wide left shot. I don't even know if that was a shot, Chuck. And now Weismiller comes out with the puck, one-on-one. He's got Sabo breaking it away over the top of the net. I don't think you saw Sabo coming in from the right. Wheeler able to send that deep.
Goalie whiffed on a clearing chance.
And another quick shot there saved by the Lakeville South goalie.
He whiffed on his clearing chance, and the Honey Badger was right there to jump on it. You don't want to make that mistake too often. He'll make you pay. It's always nice to get those face-offs in your offensive zone. You can set up that backdoor play. They got out there, Broughton Saber to take the draw.
7:31 to go here in the period. The Irish, if you're just joining us, tied the game up moments ago with a goal by Lewandowski from Brum and Johnston. It's with a T, Johnston. Could be our shtick the rest of the year there, Chuck.
It might be.
Brady.
One of our many.
Ratzloff now trying to feed.
Nice pass.
Thread the needle there to Sabo. That'll come out and they'll go D to D over to Horsager. He'll send it on net. Thought he was going to go into the corner. South now trying to break out. Lewandowski able to force a turnover here. Horsager checked off the puck. Oh, and there's a hook nobody calls. On Sabo. Puck squirts out though. Sabo's got it. He'll look across the ice. He's got Brum with Lewandowski now coming in. Lewandowski pulls the brakes. Drop back
quick.
to Ratzlaw with a quick shot high over the net.
That must have been tipped.
Strammel back to Campbell. Campbell with another shot, and the Lakeville goalie able to make the save. Ratzlaw was on the doorstep there. So Cody Rondow letting us know that if the linesman isn't in position to call the offsides, the ref will call it, but I'm pretty sure the ref was looking to call a penalty there and waved that off. But Thanks for the tip there, Cody. Wheeler, a couple of missed passes there, picked up by South with a quick shot there that goes wide left. Puck goes behind the net. And it looks like Lakeville South just scored. A turnover behind the net, it looked like, caught Will off guard. That puck squirts behind the net, picked up by Lakeville with actually that was a pass from behind the net, back out the other side, so a backhanded pass to a wide open Lakeville South player there, puts it back behind Will, and now the Irish again down 1 goal, 2-1 with 6:05 to go here in the second. Irish need a quick response here if they can get one. Wheeler comes in and hot puck off into the bench there. Wasn't sure what was happening behind us here.
Oh, the cops showed up. I was wondering if they got your rap sheet from your years gone past or what was going on.
I think they were wondering why you're making so much money with Kuski Financial. So Lakeville breaking out again here. Wheeler gives chase and able to stop. Lakeville South player just lost his stick. They send that back behind the net. Brum now breaking out to nobody. Sable gives chase and he picks it up now. He'll break the other way. Nobody with him as he drops it back to Lewandowski.
Lakeville South is keeping their eye on him.
A little bit of firehouse hockey here.
Not a whole lot of open space for Luke to work in.
Lewandowski's got it. He'll come back up to the top. He'll send the puck on net, steered wide left.
Jake sent one just wide.
Just back behind the net there. Brum leaves it for Lewandowski. Now into the corner. He'll cycle it back to Sable. Sable tries to center that to Lewandowski. Picked up by Ratzloff. He'll skirt to the right with a shot there. Just over the top of the net by Weismiller.
He opened up his pitching wedge and
one of our players looking for his first goal of the season, Brady Weismiller. The Irish with a barrage of shots again now have widened their shot lead 24-13. Just a reminder, Chuck, for those watching, our disclaimer.
We don't care about Lakeville South.
We don't care about any opponent. This is an Irish network broadcast focused on the Irish team.
Irish hockey.
Behind the net there. Hendrickson gives chase.
Good job.
Weismiller joins the scrum there. They'll stab around at each other here. 3 Lakeville South players now in the corner. The puck squirts out. South able to chip that up, but Horsager able to intercept with a quick shot there, just goes wide left. Wheeler able to pick that up. He'll send it back deep, just out of the reach of Bowick. Hendrickson puts that back in the corner to Bowick, and get together in the corner there. There'll be a penalty here in the Irish.
That's soft.
They'll call holding there on Hendrickson. He'll go to the box. 3:51 to go in period 2, and the Irish on the penalty kill now.
That's soft. He was going down anyways. Just happened to be leaning on him.
Just got stuck together there and fell down. So fighting the penalty here for the Irish will be Strammel, Kennefic, Wheeler, and Ratzloff. Lakeville South breaks into the middle with a quick shot there that's tipped way out of play, over the top of both nets.
Shoots one out of the rink.
No kid chasing that. That's how much those pucks mean. Some kid will find that next week back there.
Yeah. Another one for the bucket for practice.
Let's try that one more time. South wins again. Quick one-timer steered away by Tollefson with a kick save wide left.
About 14 feet wide.
Another save by Tollefson. A quick shot. Hard hit into the corner there. That's one of their big guys. He goes into the corner there.
Thumper got a hold of him.
They wanted a call there, didn't get it. South now back to the middle. Another shot chipped over the top of the net.
These South parents think this is open skate on Sunday afternoon.
Another tip shot there over the top of the net. So here come the Irish now. Stramel, 1-on-2, breaks through one guy, breaks through the other guy, but nobody in the zone with him. He'll try to just stall now.
Good job. Good job.
So three Lakeville South guys finally break the puck away. We're down to 1 minute in the power play for Lakeville.
Charlie, you should have got off the ice when you were skating by the bench here.
That'll go all the way around. Horsager sends it around. And Campbell tries to send it around, but it's picked up by Lakeville as they come in again. Left behind. Low shot just wide left. Lakeville able to keep the puck in the zone quite a bit there as it finally goes all the way down. The Irish will make a change. 2:20 to go in the period. 25 seconds left in the power play for Lakeville. Lakeville now all the way across ice, out of his reach, and Horsager will send that all the way back down. That probably will kill the penalty there with under 10 seconds to go now. Maybe one last rush past the center here for Lakeville as they chip it deep. The penalty is over.
Rosemount Irish are at full strength.
Campbell's able to pin his man up with the puck, but Lakeville squirts out with it. Quick shot there, tipped down by Horsager. Tollefson didn't see that one. That's chipped free by Lewandowski. Sabo tries to keep it. Brum gives chase. Lewandowski picks it up. They're in the zone now. All the way across ice.
Oh.
And Wheeler tips that out of play.
It's a good save by Dawson over there on the bench.
That might have hit Dawson in the face.
It's a save nonetheless.
As they reenact it, they're talking about it on the bench there.
It was pretty close, I think.
Might be the only player ever to make a save from the bench, Chuck. That's a new stat for us.
Yeah.
Weismiller will send that in. We're down to 1:15 to go here in the period. Lakeville now breaking out. Wheeler and Ratzlaff giving chase. Wheeler able to grab the puck to Hendrickson.
1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute.
That'll go right into the middle. Lakeville South blocked by Wheeler. The Irish just can't seem to get the grouping together here as the puck now comes out to Weismiller. He's got Ratzlaff breaking in on the center. Ratzlaff with a low shot wide left. Stramble keeps it in just past Hendrickson behind the net. 30 seconds to go in the period now. That goes off the back of their own players. They try to center the puck. Now Hendrickson gives chase, knocks his man down into the corner. And, just not able to put any mustard on that one. Tried to cycle the puck down low and no juice on that. Kennefic now comes in. Quick shot there right into the goalie's logo.
Logo assassin.
The logo assassin. We're down to 8.6 seconds to go in the period. (25-14), the Irish leading shots again. See if they can get a couple more before the end of the period here. As we count this down, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the second period. With the Irish losing right now, 1-2. But another exciting period of hockey as both teams score.
Good even period of hockey again. Good back and forth. Two pretty equal teams out there. They're both in the top 20 in the state. Both showing skills. Good passing, good skating, good goaltending. Can't ask for anything more.
So this will be the Tommy Chicago Chuck-a-Puck coming up here.
There are no words to explain this, people. You're just going to have to watch and enjoy.
All right, in just moments,
So the pucks, we're looking for Grandpa Sabo or Grandpa Parsons with the pucks here. Where are the pucks? Oh, they're right here by my feet. And here he comes. Riker Sabo
Materializes
smells
out of
pucks from a
nowhere.
mile away. Where are you going to go throw those this time? He's got an entourage. I've never seen that many pucks. As he leaves, Grandpa comes through again. And here they go, the pucks. The pucks are out.
Did you guys get the news on Wood dying?
Yeah. Pucks are coming from everywhere as they do for the Tommy Chicago Chuck a Puck. Nothing really close to the dot, Chuck. Wow. Terrible
You might have to
marksmanship
get
tonight.
tape measure out tonight.
Let's see who's got this one. I don't know if that's
We
right
grabbed
or
the
not.
winner. We've got a winner.
That was like 5 feet from the dot, though. I don't know if I'd take that win.
All right, so this winner needs to go up to the front table and claim your cash prize winning. Puck number 117, Owen Sainty.
Oh, it's a Sainty.
Puck number 117.
That's got to be rigged.
There's a lot of them in the crowd, and not surprised.
I thought they were all watching with Grandma. But no, we've got the coach's son ends up winning Chuck a Puck.
What's up with that?
That feels rigged. You know, we could take up a collection if the coach needs a
Yeah, you
Needs
know,
a handout.
He's getting free ice time between periods. He's got his kids winning Chuck a Puck. We're going to have to talk to him about this.
We need to find Riker, too, because that's a real disappointing showing by the mayor of Chuck a Puck, Riker Sabo. Cost his grandpa another $5 again. I think he should just start handing Riker the $5 and let Riker get some snacks somewhere instead of. They're still rounding up pucks on the ice.
You know, sponge pucks, they bounce every which way. It's just about as bad as a football.
I always like to find the heavier pucks to throw for that and kind of throw them like a saucer.
A real one?
If they had them there, I'd take the real one for sure.
Oh, we don't want people getting knocked out in the stands from people throwing them from the top row and not getting over the
I do remember last year on the Northern, or 2 years ago on the Northern Tour at the Hibbing Arena, Dan Garrity participated in their Chuck a Puck. I happen to have the video screwing around with the slow motion on my phone of him throwing the puck and actually landing in the middle of the dot and winning with raising his hands in the air. Couldn't have picked it any better.
The rich get richer.
Dan, we like to call Dan the Sheik because he's got oil money.
Yeah.
Saw Dan last night, and he looked as good as ever. Looked very wealthy, I would say.
He's a busy guy with senior daughter playing hockey at Cretin-Durham Hall. He's got Benny playing in the juniors up in Minot. He's got Christian playing on the Pee Wee AA team. He's a busy guy.
Well, he's busy. He's got the life. You know, I used to think I want to come back as my dog. I think I want to come back as Dan Garrity.
Come back as Dan Garrity, huh?
I mean, just got the life. So far, we got the fast guy doing the Zamboni again.
Yes. Slow guy's in the arena, too.
Any insights you have for the third period, Chuck?
Well, I talked to Senior before the game, and he told me that he felt that Jake Ratzloff had 2 goals in him tonight, and he better come through because might be a few sad faces after the game if he doesn't.
We could use them.
They don't. Doesn't matter who gets them, they got to come up with 2 goals somewhere.
Well, if Jake can get the next 2, we take them. One of them would be the game winner at this point.
Yeah, it would be. They've had chances. They just got to stick to the plan, as they say.
Definite murmur through the crowd here. Place is buzzing tonight. Got quite a crew running around here. Concessions look packed. We got people lined up down behind the ice. Security, we had the cops behind us earlier. You know, we need safety too, Chuck, to be protected. The Rosemount Police Department does an excellent job.
They had our backs there in the middle of the period.
So the Irish, their pace for shots on net slowed a little bit that second quarter.
Yeah, they only had 10.
They had 10. Lakeville South had even fewer.
Coach wanted 40 for the game.
40 for the game is the key. The more pucks they put on net, it's a cliche, Chuck, but it's true, the more likely they are to go in.
100 shots not taken won't go in.
100% of the shots not taken don't go in. Is that what you said?
That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. The great Ray Gretzky came up with that one.
Well, he would know. He put more pucks on net than anybody. Still leads the league. The planet probably, although Yammer Yager, who's still playing in the Russian league, I think he's almost 50 years old now.
Check to see all the wild they're doing.
He could break him.
We got an update. Wayzata beats ECU 2-1 in overtime. That's the only final we have for you tonight. For those college football fans out there, the LSU quarterback Joe Burrow wins the Heisman Trophy.
That's not a surprise.
No, not really.
Any update on the Army-Navy game? That would have been the only football game, I think, going today. Chuck, you were in the Army, weren't you?
No, I was not. Failed the physical, Mike.
Is it eyesight? Can't be eyesight. You're calling plays out here like you're the ref.
Let's got glasses on now. The Wild are up 3-1 with 9:12 left in the third period.
Any who scored? Stahl get any of the goals? He's 3 away from 1,000.
I will let you know in a minute here.
You know, while Chuck's looking that up, those of you that missed earlier, South Suburban Conference action this afternoon. Apple Valley lost to Hastings 7-1. Prior Lake did beat Egan in overtime 4-3. Burnsville and Farmington skated to a tie 3-3 apiece. Eastview was leading Wayzata. Did you just have an update on that one, Chuck?
Wayzata won.
Wayzata ended up winning. And was there an update on Shakopee at Lakeville North? That game started about 45 minutes ago at 7:30. We'll have to see if we can get an update on that one.
We've got Eric Stahl with 2 goals and Zach Parisi with a goal for the Wild.
So, and did Stahl have a point on Parisi's goal, an assist?
I don't think so.
3 away from 1,000.
No, Parisi from Donato and Fiala.
1 point away from his 1,000th point. I know they're looking forward to getting that out of the way so they can focus on the rest of the season. It's a big milestone, but a little bit of a distraction. Want to also just mention the last game we did, Joel Carlson, our injured player with a severe neck injury back in July. He's been in the hospital since then. I believe he's coming home this week. They had to do some modifications to their house to accommodate him, and I believe those are almost done. Be nice to have him. I'm sure he'll love being home for Christmas, but His jersey is actually hanging on the bench there. They did retire it for this year. No player is wearing number 6 in honor of Joel.
That might hold true for next year as well.
Might hold true for next year. I think Joel could be back next year, though. I know he's working hard to try to get into a position to play again.
Keep up the hard work, Joel. We all got your back.
So just want to mention Joel and that everybody here is thinking about you, Joel, and hope you're doing well and maybe able to watch the game tonight. Rooting on your team to pump in a few goals here in the third period. They'll probably look to you for some inspiration. But continued improvement there for you, Joel, and I'm sure we'll see you at the rink here soon.
Navy beat Army 31-7.
31-7. Wow, I know that's where game day was today.
Yes, it was.
You know, watching game day after it was here in Minnesota, Minnesota had to be the best game day all year.
So you'd be from Minnesota, right, Mike? You got a kid that goes to the U, right?
I do. But having watched game day a couple different times, I don't think there was quite the intensity.
It is pretty exciting, you know. And it's never been here in Minnesota. That's probably why I had so much intensity. I know my son went down there just to get a taste of the experience, and he actually got into the game. I've never heard the kid so happy on a telephone as when he
doesn't go to the U.
And he doesn't go to the U.
He came down from Moorhead.
He came down from Moorhead, went down to the U, was hanging out with his buddies down there, and he got into the game. Happiest I've ever heard him. So they got great things going on down there.
The kids that were there definitely had a blast. And, of course, you know, it's 50 years since the teams had a record like this with beating Penn State and close game with Iowa, only to lose to Wisconsin and eliminate their chances for the national title. But came out of it with a nice bowl game on January 1st against Auburn. And,
you know,
that could be another 50 years before that happens again, Chuck.
You know, everybody is so SEC this, SEC that with their football. They got just as many bad teams as the SEC as the Big Ten has, and I think it'll be a good game.
It's like the refs are lumbering back onto the ice here. They look really motivated to be back. You know, having been at the Wild game earlier this week, you know, when the refs come back out every period, they're skating like at full speed Mach 5. I mean, they take a quick 3 laps before anybody else is out on the ice.
These guys make it to the scorer's table. That's how far they go.
These guys bring the key out, hand it back to the scorer's table.
And they don't even skate full speed to center ice.
No, they're sharing crock pot recipes or whatever they're doing.
They should be checking the netting on the goals and check all the doors, make sure they're secure.
And they look bored out of their mind, like they want to get this over with. I mean, the guy's checking his cuticles for crying out loud.
We got to maybe take a video of this, Mike, and send it up to the referee association in the state of Minnesota and tell them that we expect a little bit more effort out of these guys.
We just got a comment here from Scott and MJ. They are they're not sure if Joel's watching, but they are up in Marshall with the Bantam A's, so they're watching. And we're thinking about you guys too. So
Joel is watching too, though.
And Joel is watching.
Great to have you with, Joel.
So now we've connected the dots with the Carlson family.
Yeah.
They all know they're watching, so which is outstanding. So Joel, glad you're watching. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Stop flirting with the nurses.
Yeah, leave those nurses
alone. Stay focused on the TV.
They got work to do.
So I know the Bantam A's, I think we saw earlier, are 2-0 on the weekend so far. So they've got a exciting finish tomorrow up in Marshall. Wish them good luck. Always makes the bus ride fun after winning on a Sunday.
That's a 3-hour drive.
We're ready to get underway here in the third period. Again, the Irish trail 2-1.
It's like a rugby scrum out there.
Lakeville South will send that deep. Picked up by Campbell. Sabo up to Lewandowski. Poked away there. Brum picks it up. Back to Campbell, over to Horsager. Back to Campbell. The Irish now try to break it out. Brum sends it deep on the tip. South tries to clear it. That's kept in by Lewandowski. Deep in the corner behind the net. And that's squirts out now with 2-on-2 coming into the zone for Lakeville South. A quick shot there that goes just wide right. Sent back in on net. Horsager able to get that back behind the net. They'll pass it back and forth to create an angle. Oh, that could have been too many men.
That was close.
That was really close there for the Irish. Wheeler first, he'll pick it up. Ooh, risky cross center pass. Kenefick now to Strammel. He'll dance around the Lakeville South player into the corner. Kenefick will give chase on the cycle. Hopefully the puck squirts out to him and it comes out the middle. Beatty.
We haven't heard too much from Connor tonight.
Just out of reach. Maliniski meets Strammel's fists there as hard check. Malinowski, I think, got the wrong end of that one. A quick shot there by Ratzloff. That's what we need to see more of, Chuck.
Yeah, get that puck at the net. You never know what's going to happen, whose leg it's going to go off of.
Looks like one shot there for the Irish so far. Just about 2 minutes into the period. Irish will regroup here with Sable to take the face off. Gonna go off the dot into the boards there. South squirts that to the middle. Streaking player down the left side. Wheeler's able to break that up. He looks across ice for Lewandowski, but decides
he wanted
that's
to get
not
it
a bad
to him,
pass.
it still wasn't there.
That'll go deep down in the Irish. Centering pass right to the middle and a quick one-timer into the net for Lakeville. That's just an unfortunate breakdown.
Yeah, they rubber clutched Will there. They left him without any support.
They lost track of the guy coming in from the right there. Ratzloff a little bit late there.
Broughton and Ratzloff were late getting back.
Irish now win the face-off there, down trailing 1-3.
Scoring for Lakeville South, goal scored by number 7, Zach Ulrich. Assisted by number 14, Jack Novak.
Lakeville now breaking out the other way.
Time of the goal, 2:19.
Horsager sends it all the way just out of the reach of Brum.
Ulrich, assisted by 14, Novak. And number 6,
Kept in by Sabo.
at 2:19 for Lakeville
Sabo
South.
tries to get it back up to the point. It's broken up. Brum now gives chase as Horsager picks up the puck behind the net. He'll leave it for Campbell. Campbell now will force it up to Weismiller. Bowick able to pick that up, send it back in. Ratzloff now will enter the zone. Quick shot, just missed
that far.
Wide
far
right.
side of the net.
That could have caught the inside of the pipe. We'd have had a one-goal game here. South now pins the Irish up against the boards. They scored out free. Hendrickson up to Ratzloff. He gets it deep, but wide right, and not all of the stick on that puck. Ratzloff will send that back deep again. And the Irish will make a full change here. Hendrickson's first out. Picked up by Kenefick. Over to Campbell. And Campbell now skates up through the middle, leaves it for Hendrickson, and he sends the puck in to Strammel. Nice leave there in the middle.
That was a good pass.
Oh, and a hard shot there into the corner. No call.
That should be an icing.
And it will be icing. Strammel took a shot from behind there in the corner. That could have been a call, but no call. Looks like the refs might have swallowed their whistles here as we look to finish the game. I guess time will tell. Beatty gives chase on that puck, and Strammel takes a man down. Looked like a retaliation hit. Shot there from Horsager just wide right. Strammel picks it up again. He's bumped off the puck. Beatty gives chase and is able to keep it in the zone.
Good
Beatty
job.
comes out with it. A shot that's just tipped behind the net. Kept in the zone there by Horsager. Could have been a slash. The Irish now try to regroup. Just couldn't get that all the way over to Beatty. Horsager will leave that for Campbell. Sabo now comes up. It's intercepted again.
There's a
Just
flying Canuck.
out of play.
Everybody clap your hands.
So we're down to 11:42 in the game. The Irish trail 1-3. While out shooting Lakeville 28-16. I need a quick reaction here. Fresh legs out. Lewandowski now with Brum and Sabo, Wheeler and Ratzlaff. It's intercepted by South, picked up by Sabo. They'll break in with Brum on the right. Sabo gets bumped off the puck, and a hard chop there by South.
That was only two hands, though, so they can't call a penalty on that.
Sable will send that deep again. Lewandowski first there. Leaves it behind for Brum. Just out of his reach. Sable sniped from the rafters. He loses an edge. Coming the other way now. Sable with Brum in the middle. The quick shot there and an easy save for the South goalie as he gloves that. Sable tried to go top right on the wide side.
We forgot our trivia question tonight, Mike.
What is it, Chuck?
Who was the last Irish player to record a hat trick that wasn't named Luke Lewandowski?
And that is off of Lewandowski's hat trick just the other night against Lakeville or against Apple Valley. So puck squirts in front of the net there. So again, this will be icing. The trivia question of the night: who is the last player to score a hat trick other than Luke Lewandowski, with Luke being the last one to do it the last game?
You got it.
So let's see.
We'll give you till the 5-minute mark.
5-minute mark. Those of you who want to chime in on your guesses, we'll see what everybody knows about Irish hockey history. Campbell able to get it over to Horsager, and he'll send it deep. Stopped behind the net there. Beatty gives chase. Pinned up against the boards. Pitchfork hockey there as it squirts out. Comes all the way down. This will be
Another
icing.
icing.
And that'll come all the way back again. We'll try that one more time. Looks like we'll go with the same line here. Sabo, Brum, and Lewandowski.
You're going to see a lot of those first two lines now.
Comes out of the zone. Wheeler's able to keep control. It's dumped back in by Ratzlaff. Quick turnaround there by Sabo. Tried to pass to Brum. He just missed him. Ratzlaff now with a quick shot over the top of the net. Wheeler first there as he pinches in. Brum up to Sabo. His shot's blocked. But Brum's able to pick that up and get it to Wheeler. He'll try to dance around the Lakeville player. Ref's in the middle of that sandwich. Lakeville South with a chip shot picked up by Wheeler. He'll regroup and come in. Gets low to avoid the check.
Oh, good
Gets it to
pass.
Sable.
Oh.
The shot, I think that went off the crossbar.
I think it did too. That was a good pass by Mason.
Quick shot there. Nice pass by Wheeler to Sabo. The Irish will change the lines up here. We'll get a full, fresh squad out there with 9:17 to go in the third period. Again, the Irish down 1-3. Need to get something going here as we cross the halfway point in less than a minute of the period. Quick shot there.
Little G.
Through a couple players, but stopped by Lakeville again. So Stramel will try with a face-off again here. Looks like the Wild are going to win their game. Carson Susi just had an empty netter, so I'm assuming that the Wild prevailed.
Ooh.
Reverse check there on Beatty, but he's able to come up with the puck.
Stiff shoulder there.
Back to Horsager, takes a quick shot. Oh, and a hard chop twice there. Not sure why that's not a call, Chuck.
Was there just one penalty so far tonight?
I think there's been two penalties, one on each. Neither team scoring on their power plays. Lakeville wins that face-off. They'll try to take it high up off the glass, hits the stanchion, stays in the zone there.
A lucky break for the Irish.
Brum goes behind the net. Lakeville South breaks out now. Sabo gives chase. Weak shot there, wide right. Brum now knocked off the puck. Lakeville South out to the neutral zone. Dumps it deep. Horsager first there to pick it up. Over to Campbell. Back to Horsager. He'll skate up aggressively through the neutral zone. Cuts back to the middle with a quick shot. Again, glove save. I think that's the third shot Horsager's taken and the third time he's hit the glove.
Yeah.
So the Lakeville South goalie's glove is getting a workout tonight. We're up to 30 shots now on net with 8:10 to go. Riley Bowick now. Looks like we've got the third line out there. Let's give the first line a break. Bowick now gives chase, takes his man down, but Lakeville South able to pick up the puck, and Tollefson with a save. Ratzloff picks that up now. He'll chip that high and deep.
That's still going to be too much for
That's
icing.
going to be icing. No backspin on that one. Is that puck just out of the reach? The Wild do win 4-1. Another big win for the Wild tonight.
Are they like 10-0-1 in their last 11 home games?
In their home games, they are. And I think they've won 11, or at least scored a point in 11 of their last 12 total games. With the 1 point not coming the other night against, who they played before Edmonton? Carolina. So 7:50 to go here in the third. Wheeler sends that up the boards. Tries to catch Kennefic streaking through the middle. That's chipped in deep. South offsides, delayed. Wheeler.
You got him.
Oh, Wheeler tried to hit Kennefic just a little too hard and a little out of his reach.
Coach Saney has a positive hand clap behind the kids, keeping everybody up.
He is pretty even-keeled.
Hey, high school hockey, there's a lot that can be done in the last 7:35 of a game.
So the Irish able to win that face-off. They'll try to get something going here. Center ice. That goes up into the air duct. That's an easy one to blow the whistle on as they'll regroup outside of the zone. So Irish need to get a little oomph in their step here. Skate hard while they're out there. Get off the ice.
Let the next group go.
Keep the pressure on. Tollefson makes a save.
Yeah, they're not playing bad. They had two letdowns or one good shot, and one letdown on a back check. It's been a really well played game.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like 3-1. That's for sure. South will send that into the corner. Behind the net. Squirting out in the middle. And a hard check there by Lewandowski. So he checks the man off the puck, but in the middle again.
Uh-oh, here he comes.
They're able to get him off the puck. Horsager now trying to block for Lewandowski. The human highlight reel puts that just over the top of the net, wide right.
Roll, puck, roll. Oh, he waved it off already.
Lewandowski's too fast. Or Sable's too fast to get that. Phantom pass there by Sable to Lewandowski. Oh my gosh.
A shot on goal.
Just shot the puck on our own net. Tollefson though, quick to make that stop. The Irish just can't seem to get anything going here coming out of the zone. They've struggled tonight connecting the dots here with plays, and another break up there by South in the middle. Beatty gives chase and knocks his man off the puck. Sent up to Strammel just out of his reach, and again, just another missed opportunity. And a high puck coming in his hands.
Oh, that was close.
And a winner. Young man there hands the puck to one of the Irish kids in the stands there.
Well, in years past, I'd say you need a well-placed, good, hard check to wake things up, shake things up, but we'll see what happens here.
The Irish win the face-off there. It goes back to Wheeler. Chipped into the corner there, picked up by Kennefic with Strammel. He comes out, centering pass to Beatty.
Nice work.
Just missed opportunity there with Ratzlaff keeping it in, sends it back deep. Picked up, but Ratzlaff kind of just casually sends that puck. South able to pick it up though. Beatty gives chase, another low left shot. Wide on the net. Hard check there by Beatty.
I like that Beatty. He throws his weight around quite well.
Strammel tries to come out with it. South, quick shot. Misses everybody. Ratzlaff now gives chase. Pass out to Kennefic with a nice little tip sauce there to Strammel, who just loses the puck again. Chipped into the ref side. Picked up in a hack there on Rum. Strammel will get off the ice. Lewandowski, or Sable back out there now. Lewandowski there chips it just out of the reach of Brum. And that's offsides. So they'll regroup outside of the zone here with 4:54 to go in the game.
Oh, we got to give the answer to our trivia question.
That's right. So Chuck, again the question.
Who was the last Irish player to record a hat trick that wasn't named Luke Lewandowski? And the answer would be
Connor Kennefic, is my guess. And it is Connor.
We could use one of them to get a hat trick pretty dang soon here.
Incidentally, the last player before Connor, which was quite a ways before Connor, Chuck, was
Tyler Linneruth.
Tyler Linneruth
In a
hat trick
playoff game against Apple Valley.
First round game 2 years ago against Apple Valley. So the Irish tried to set something up there. Tipped out of the zone there. Sabo tried to hit Campbell there at the point. Rum now will wait at center along with Lewandowski. That'll go over. Quick head fake there by Horsager. They'll send that back. They'll try it up the other side now. Up to Sabo. He's checked off the puck. He'll send it deep. Kennefic and Beatty will give chase. The Irish will change it up again. 3:50 to go here in the game. High pass out. Broken up by Ratzlaff, but picked up by Lakeville as they enter the zone. Low shot kick saved by Tollefson and a redirected shot back the other way over the top. Another shot. Tollefson didn't even see that one. I think that was a shot that was just looking to get dumped into the zone. Tollefson didn't even look like he saw that.
Thumper absolutely crushed that guy.
Checked by Wheeler on the boards. And as the player's looking to just dump it in, it's over the shoulder of Tollefson.
Yeah, he went to dump it in, and Thumper thumped him, and the puck went in the net.
That's an unfortunate goal there as the crowd now looks to start leaving the building here with 3.5 to go. The Irish now down 1-4. Strammel now comes in, he loses an edge.
Assisted by number 4, Tanner Lutke. Time of the goal, 13.
Lakeville South with another shot. That would have gone over the top of the net, but Tollefson able to grab it.
Assisted by 4, Lutke at 13-27 for Lakeville South.
So the Irish are out shooting Lakeville still 30-19. Only able to get one goal. Lakeville's goalie tonight.
He hasn't had to make a lot of tough saves.
He hasn't had to make a lot of tough ones, that's for sure.
He hasn't had the Luke Lewandowski coming down on him 1-0 or.
Stars on ice about to come up. The Irish take a timeout, and we know what that means, Chuck.
That means that you got to give a plug for Kuski Financial, right?
I was waiting for Will. Will's actually joining the discussion. Normally he shows us some outstanding skating skills
for a goalie.
For a goaltender. Now it looks like the Lakeville goalie is going to do that for us tonight. But because we don't really worry about them, it's not quite as impressive as Will's. Does backwards crossovers, pirouettes, but Will taking a break from that tonight. He'll stick with listening to the discussion and wanting a little piece of the play. So most of the fans here, still here, a few peeled out with that last goal.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Wanting to beat the rush, the traffic, getting out of here.
Parking lot was packed again.
Just in case. So I wonder if the Irish will pull the goalie here coming up, or they'll just keep trying their best with a 5 even strength. Stramel behind the net now, gives it over to Ratzlaff. Broken up. Stramel will have to give chase back to the corner. He'll send that back to Horsager. Horsager will send that across the ice, kicked in by Kennefic, just can't get a stick on it. And that goes out of play. Not sure why the puck shot all the way down there. They're going to face off here in the center.
Well, the Lakeville South guys thought it should be down in their end, I guess. I don't know.
Not sure why they're facing off at the center, but don't know why that went out, but that's what they'll do. Neutral zone face-off. Wheeler picks that up, goes behind the net. He'll put the brakes on, send that up. Hard pass over to Lewandowski now. He breaks up the left side. He's hit off the puck. Into the corner goes Sabo. Up to the D with a quick one-timer there, gloved by Lakeville South. Campbell, the quick shot there. 2:21 now to go in the game. The Irish will get a full change here. And the Irish have pulled the goalie. They'll take the face-off with 6 skaters in the zone. Down 3 goals with 2:21 to go. They'll try to take the man advantage here. See if they can't get something going. That's blocked. Intercepted there. Quick flip down the ice, just wide left, and that'll be icing. Thank goodness. The Irish will need to get something together here with a man advantage, almost like a artificial power play, Chuck.
Well, that hasn't boded too well for them yet this year either.
They haven't quite figured that out yet, so this will be interesting. See if they can figure it out now. That comes out to center ice, broken up by Ratzlaff. He'll send it deep, just over the top of the net. Lewandowski first there. 3 Irish players in the corner. Stramel able to pick that up, back up to the D now. Horsager with a quick shot and another glove save.
Just keep shooting it right in the glove. He should really shoot to the other side of the goalie.
Horsager, it's like if you tried to hit the glove, Horsager's a master.
They should try shooting at the blocker side or something.
Or lower. I mean, like we should talk, but Wheeler with a low shot
trying-
there, tried to get deflected in there by
Trying
Ratzlaff.
to hit that backdoor face-off play that works once a year.
Ratzlaff able to come out with that to Wheeler, back to Ratzlaff. Now here's the Jake Ratzlaff show. Wow.
Sounds like they're a little jealous, maybe.
They'll send that all the way down another icing. So they're chipping away the clock here while trying to get the empty netter. Kids can be ruthless, can't they, Chuck?
They are a brutal bunch.
Chanting at the goalie, chanting at some players out there. Irish running out of time here.
Well, you know what they say, Mike? Jealousy is the sincerest form of flattery.
They do say that.
I don't-
Tipped off by Hendrickson.
That was an excellent chance there.
Excellent chance there by the Irish, but nice save there. And a careless play there by Wheeler as he lost the puck into the corner. Lakeville South now giving Fitz in the corner, coming out with the puck. They trying to score in the empty net, and the Irish able to keep that out. Hendrickson now skates into Brum. That's broken up. Stepping in though is Wheeler. He's able to keep possession as he's hauled down by 3 Lakeville South players. 42 seconds to go, and this game is probably all but over. Both teams look a little bit slower than they did at the start.
Yeah.
And the Irish just don't seem to have any juice left in the bottle here with a quick shot from the point wide left by Campbell. Oh, almost tipped in there. And that does go in.
It does go in. Wait.
The Lakeville South goalie
Hold
lost.
on, folks. We're not done yet.
Lakeville South goalie lost sight of the puck. And why is the South ref holding back Wheeler and the South player just chasing him down? A ref should turn around and get him out of his face. So 4-2 the score now, 20 seconds to go, still without the goalie in there. Irish try to do something here quick. Zach Beatty with the goal there. So Campbell and Wheeler with the assist, Beatty with the goal. We're down to 13 seconds, 4-2. And Lakeville able to score in the empty netter. That pretty much will wrap it up, Chuck.
Yeah.
Final here tonight, probably 5-2 with 7 seconds to go.
Yeah, I would say that's probably about it. Looks like it was that kid's first goal.
Yeah, they picked up the puck. Looks like we'll get a couple of new faces out here to face off with the 7 seconds to go. Lakeville just will play keep away. And that'll be the game, folks. Your Irish losing tonight 5-2 to Lakeville South. It was a good game there until the end.
Well, there's no such thing as a good loss in my book, Mike, but maybe it was a little bit of a wake-up call the Irish needed. I don't think they've been that sharp the last couple games. They played much better tonight, I thought. It was pretty even through 2.5 periods, I think.
I agree. I think this is a good wake-up call for the Irish. They need to regroup out of this. That salty taste in their mouth right now is probably a good cure to come out in these next couple games with a little bit different sense of purpose. But if you're not going to win them all, you better to lose early than late in the season.
That's right. You
And
want to
this
lose
is,
games this time of year, not in March.
So hopefully they can regroup from this for the next game, which I believe is
Thursday night, maybe?
Tuesday or Thursday. Tuesday night. Away against. Who do they play? Who do they play on Tuesday? We don't know.
Just a minute.
Chuck's going to look. But we do know the next game is Tuesday away. It might be North. Oh, one piece of breaking news here.
I don't have
The Gophers volleyball team did make the Final Four, sweeping Louisville tonight. So your Gopher volleyball team in the Final Four of their national championship. Chuck still doing his best to find the opponent for next week, but again, tough loss for the Irish tonight. Chuck and I will not be doing the game next Tuesday, but TJ will stream. TJ will not stream. There will be no streaming next for Tuesday's game. It's at Chaska. That facility does not have the best connection, which is why we're not doing it.
That's too far to drive on a school night.
So more than likely we'll see you guys at the next home game. But again, the Irish losing tonight with an empty net goal at the end there, 5-2 to Lakeville South. Drive safely home, have a good night, and
see ya.